What's up, fam? I'm Forrest with Herbs of the Forest. Today, I'm just going to do a quick video on... First and foremost, I'm not telling you what to do. As an herbalist, my job is to help people. I know people don't know a lot of what's happening. I know people don't, when you don't know something, you're left with either learning it yourself or learning it from someone else. As a herbalist, I study the things that I believe people need to know. I also believe you want to know these things, and some people do and some people don't. Younger generation don't believe that, they're going to get sick. They don't realize they're digging their graves with their teeth as I speak. So younger people aren't as apt to wanting to have the knowledge like older people. Older people are, they're at the stage of suffering, so they're looking for more answers than younger people are. So if you find interest in what I'm saying, then I'm talking to you. If you don't, I'm not talking to you. I realize I can't help everybody. Also realize that everybody don't want knowledge. Now, and this video is not about beating up any industries. No, it's not about beating up doctors. It's not about beating up pharmaceutical companies. It is about helping people see the facts and the truth. Okay? In order for you to know the truth, you either have to learn it or be told it. And everybody's truth, you may not be able to trust. So you have to do some research for yourself. So today I'm talking about, it's a general topic about prevention. Disease, there are different types of ailments or things that cause the ailments. Prevention is never discussed when it comes to any medical understanding, any medical help. When you find out that you have an issue, prevention is never discussed, especially if you don't ask about it. Okay, I'll say it like this: to prevent your family from having any diseases, you must stop managing those issues and start eliminating them. Now, how do you do that? Well, prevention can never be addressed, because that would end a transaction between two parties, cutting the flow of money, which is not good for the company that is utilizing your ignorance to make the money. So they're never going to tell you, well, look, do this, prevent that. That won't happen. If you are a woman suffering from fibroids, ovarian cysts, your doctor's probably going to recommend some type of surgery, robotic surgery, robotic myoptomy. They're going to offer you something that has a high tier. They're not going to start down here, with something like, let's change your diet first. No, they always start up to the top, because that's where the money's at the top. If you are a man who suffers from prostate issues, he's going to offer you chemotherapy and radiation. He's not going to offer you, hey, let's get that inflammation down by changing your diet. That's not going to happen. If you are a woman or a man suffering from diabetes, they're going to offer you some type of medication to manage that issue. He's not going to offer you a solution. He's going to offer you a management program. Okay? So my goal here is to snap you out of the self-inflicted trance, I call it, that you inflict upon yourself, that you submit yourself to. I want to clear your eyes. I want you to see every physical problem has a physical solution from nature. Okay, but you got to be open to it. If you're not open to, if you're not open to the things you don't know, then you're open to the things that are not in your best interest. Now, if I say something that does not make sense, even if you're in doubt, just ask for clarity. Don't beat me up. Find out what I'm talking about if you don't understand something, no matter what it is. If what you hear does not compute to your understanding, then by all means question it. Okay? But that applies across the board. If you go to a doctor and you don't ask a question, then you're allowing them to tell you what's wrong with you when you already know something's wrong. I'm here to tell you, stop being the subject of a game that is not in your favor. You will always lose a game that you do not know how to play. You might get lucky, but playing the game is simple. You must ask questions, especially if you want answers. For example, if you know something's wrong with you and you go to the doctor and you don't ask a question, then you're leaving it up to him to tell you what's wrong because you're not asking any questions. I know that don't make sense. It can't. Okay? So, again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to have you open your mind up because nature has provided everything you need. I like to say, I got the herbs. I got the herbs. So nature has provided everything you need. Your healing points start with minerals and nutrients. You can only get minerals and nutrients from plants. You can't get minerals and nutrients from pharmaceutical drugs. You can't get minerals and nutrients from medication. You can't even get minerals and nutrients from dietary supplements. Oh, your body's going to attempt to utilize them, but they will not give you what you need. You need minerals and nutrients from the ground, but you can only get them from plants that grow from the ground. You can't get them from third-party meats. You cannot get minerals and nutrients from meat, from animals that have already ate the plants and assimilated the minerals and nutrients, which is now in their flesh. You can't eat their flesh and expect to truly get minerals and nutrients. That's not how it happens. Protein does not come from meat. That's a lie. Calcium does not come from cow milk. That's another lie. All those proteins that those animals assimilated came from plants. The same thing you're looking for comes from plants. Stop looking outside for outside sources for the things that are sitting right in front of you. If you want to heal, that's the message. And please, by all means, ask the right questions. If I say something you don't understand, ask a question. If you go to the doctor and you don't ask a question, you are subject to his mentality. Remember, they're not going to tell you everything. And that's my message. Stop being a victim of what you don't know. If you're going to be a victim, at least know. Okay? I'm not going to talk about, things that I know you need to hear about. Not right now. You catch me one-on-one. You call me. You go to www.herbsoftheforest.com or you call 888-619-4372. Talk to me, and I'll tell you some things that I know you really need to know. Okay? And it's based on research. It's not my opinion. It's based on research. And when you validate research, all you left with is facts. And you can't say that about, the white coat syndrome, because a lot of y'all got it. And I'm not knocking it. It's just that I want to see our people get better. But it starts with knowledge and information. Again, I can be reached at www.herbsoftheforest.com. My phone number is 888-619-4372. Please, 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 please. I don't know everything. I'm just learning. And if you want to get on that journey and learn, I'll tell you what real food is. I'll tell you what plants you need to get rid of certain issues. And there is a plant for every issue under the sun. I don't care what you think you got. When they tell you they don't know what you got, try me. Try me. And I'll tell you all my sources where I get my information from, which I think is key, especially if you want to know the truth. Thanks for listening. My name is Forrest Gump.